What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Ash, baby. And I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling great today. Let me start off by saying that. Uh, welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Of course, y'all know who it is. It's your favorite girl, the 504, bringing you another episode. This one's not going to be long tonight, I promise. This one's just gonna be brief. I just wanted to hop on tonight. Um, because I mean, we talk about everything, but I always, like I say, I always want to do something different every month. Like I always want to switch it up and always stop and give thanks and to ask, what are you grateful for? So, again, tonight's episode is not gonna be a long, long, long episode. I'm tired, but I'm up. I'm good. I'm blessed. I have some energy today. Uh, man. When I tell you today is it's a day. Um, there go my sis. She's talking about, "Hey sis, I was just about to call you back. Forgot you was going live. I love you. I love you too." Hold up. Let me get these fingers together. There we go. I get better every time I try to do this. Every day, I get better each and every time that I try to send y'all some hearts and some loves. But like I say, tonight, it's a much needed conversation. Um, as you know, the holidays are approaching. Um, I know it's difficult for a lot of people. Some people are celebrating their first holiday without a loved one. This may be your second, this may be your 10th, this may be your 20th year. I don't know. But I really wanted to get on here tonight and just really give thanks. I want to know, what are you grateful for? That's the conversation for tonight. Like, what are you grateful for? Um, Again, y'all, we are a month and a half away from 2024. So, uh, I think it's time to just really give thanks for the things that have happened to us in 2023 as we walk into 2024. Um, but y'all already know, before I even do all of that, y'all know I got to do my mental health check-in. I always have to do that. It's imperative. Um, because I know it gets I know it gets difficult. I know it gets rough for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people feel like they don't have anybody. They feel like they're alone. But I do want you to know your mental health does matter. If it doesn't matter to anybody else, it does matter to me. Um, so y'all, I am, I don't know, I'm just in a different mood today. So let's jump into the mental health check-in. Let me know in the comments, how are you feeling today? Again, happy Wednesday. It is hump day. We are 2 days away from the weekend. We are 8 days away from Thanksgiving or whatever holiday it is that you celebrate. Some don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I myself personally don't, because I get up and I give thanks every day. So I don't need one day out of the year to give thanks. And if you really knew that you, let me not even go down that rabbit hole again. Um, but let me do my mental health check-in, and let's jump into tonight's conversation. Let's go.
We all have 24 hours. All right. What makes some of us average, makes some of us good, some of us great, is not the family you was born into. Right? It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with your socioeconomic status. It has everything to do with how you command your life. So if you have a bad day, which is no such thing of, it doesn't exist. You had a bad moment and you were so immature that you let that moment dictate the rest of your day. Right? And y'all not kids no more. I don't do elementary school. Right? I don't do elementary school because they really, a fifth grader, if I'm talking to a third grader, fourth grader, fifth grader, kindergartner, I don't care what I tell them, they're not at a place of maturity where they can switch their mindset. They're kids, you grown. And some of you are grown, but you're still a child. And you brag about how you're an adult. You're only an adult because of your age. You're not an adult because you command your life. You're an adult because of your age. And that's not what makes adulthood. You're not an adult because you are 18 years old, you 25, 26, if you still kept catching temper tantrums, you still getting attitudes, that means you're not an adult in that area. That means that particular area controls you, right? You almost got into a car accident over with. Car accident been over with 10 hours ago, you still pissed about it. Or you done got into it with your friend. That happened 2 days ago and y'all still not talking. That's immaturity, right? And let me tell you something. You don't know how many days you have. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100. You don't know how many days you have left. You don't wanna be wasting days. Like you're not God. Like you don't create. You can't wake yourself up. You don't know how many days you have left. You can't be playing with the days you have on foolishness. So you have to learn how to control yourself, right? And so y'all know my circumstances. I'm not here because I'm sweet. I'm here because one day I was like, yo, E, you need to get a control of this, bro. You need to get control of your life. You do not have control. You watching doggone TV playing video games when you should be out here grinding. So there are people all the day, people are ET. Bro, you do not want to be me. You're not ready for this grind, bro. Some of you can show up when you're at home, when you go on the road, you struggle, meaning that when things are going the way you want, you cool, but when it rains, you got to grow up. Your body does not control you. If I got to get up early in the morning to get the money, I'm a morning person. If I got to go play somebody in their hometown and they got home court advantage, I'm about to come bring the heat. Like, listen to me, like you got to stop playing. So most of you, what happens is when everything is favorable, you a beast. Make sure you understand what I'm saying. When everything is favorable, meaning like whatever conditions you like, when those conditions are right, you a beast. But when the conditions ain't right, you get smacked in the face. You gotta grow up. You gotta be a morning person, afternoon person, night person. You gotta be at home person, on the road person. You gotta be when you feel good person, when you sick person, when you tired person. I took it offensive. My man looked at me, you tired. I'm like, bro, have you lost your mind? I'm about to kill it. I had to do back-to-back speeches, 4 o'clock to 5, then they wanted me to wait till 8 to start again. I had to sit there for 3 hours and wait and like, let's go. Each one of us, the things that you don't have control over is the things that's keeping you from being sweet. And at what point are you gonna fight against that nature in you that you know? So if I was to ask most of you, you already know what your challenge is. You ain't dumb, you know what it is. You just don't fight it. And I'm challenging you to fight it. And the only reason you're having a bad day is because of what you're thinking about. Now I read something that said that the human brain is phenomenal and it can think like of 1,000,000 and something different things, right? It's explosive. But the one thing it cannot do is it cannot think of 2 ideas at the exact same time. It does not have the capacity to think of 2 things at once. Now it has the capacity in an hour to think about a whole bunch of stuff, but at one particular moment, it cannot think about more than one thing. So if you're having a bad day or having a bad moment, it means you're probably focusing on what? Whatever that bad thing is, that's what you're focusing on. That's why your life messed up, because you focus on the stuff that's wrong. You're not putting the same energy on what's right. And it's just weird how we are as humans. We notice the bad and we talk about the bad, but we don't notice the good and talk about the good. We don't harp on the good. And that's what you do wrong. You focus so much on the negative that you forget all the positive. And then when you do think about the positive, you're not putting the energy in the positive like you put in the negative. So it's no secret you are where you are because you focusing on stuff you ain't got no business focusing on. We all have 24 hours.
Let me say this, y'all. When I picked that video, I hadn't even watched it. I'm like a big Eric Thomas fan, and I was like, "You know what? I like that video. I wanna play that one tonight." And that was my first time watching it. And when I tell you I felt so offended watching it because I know he was talking to me. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was for somebody. And I know that somebody is me and everybody else that watches my show. What he said really hit home. He says, we're where we are because of how we think. And if all the energy we put into the negative, imagine what could happen if we put all that same energy into the positive. Whew, I needed to hear that today because effective today, I'm on a 30-day reset from my job. We are still doing our mental health check-in. Let me know how you're feeling today. Let me know how you're feeling mentally. How are you feeling physically? How are you feeling emotionally? Um, but I'm on a 30-day reset from my job, from everything, simply because I got to get it together. Because I have carried so much these last 3 years that I'm ready to put it down and put more focus into what I love doing, and that's this podcast. Ooh, that hit home. It did. Anyone that's in my circle, and y'all know who y'all are, I don't have to name y'all. Y'all seen the load and loads that I've carried. But I made a promise to myself that after this 30-day reset, I'm coming back bigger, better, stronger. Listening to that video, a lot of y'all don't understand how great y'all are. I don't think a lot of y'all really, really understand how wonderful y'all are. Regardless of what you have done in the past, that does not define you as a person. I tell y'all all the time, if you need a shoulder, I'm here. It's time for us to put these loads down and walk in our greatness. This is why I do what I do. I don't do this for publicity. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for money. I do this because I enjoy doing this. But I've been so focused on what's not going on what's going wrong and not looking at what's going right. I am alive. You understand? My eyes opened today. But I didn't give God the thanks for that. I have a roof over my head, and I didn't give God thanks for that because I'm so focused on the wrong. Because I'm not in a house. I still live separate from my children. I'm still relishing in grief. I'm not taking care of myself health wise, but I'm not thanking God for what I have. You get what I'm saying? I have food. I have a job. I have beautiful people in my circle. I have a wonderful boyfriend. I have 3 beautiful children. I forgot about them because I'm sitting up here and I'm so focused on what's going wrong in my life because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. God, why? I'm questioning. And I say this to y'all so humbly. Thank God for where you are right now, not for where you used to be, but for where you are right now. Because we don't want to be where we used to be. Because a lot of us didn't like who we were, how we used to be. So that's why tonight I want to know, what are you grateful for? Let me say this, ever since I started doing episodes like this, I peel one band-aid off every time. Because I'm able to be vulnerable with y'all. I'm able to love y'all no matter what space I'm in, whether it's a light space, a dark space, an in between space, a good space, a bad space, a happy space, a sad space. I still get up and I pull up for y'all, but I still keep my cup full. One of the things that I am grateful for is the breath that I still have in my body. That's first and foremost. I'm grateful to my doctor who has been very proactive in my mental health these last almost 3 years. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for that. I give gratitude to the beautiful people that pour into me. That's what you need to be grateful for. There are people out here who don't have a place to lay their head, a stable place. Let me say that. There are people out here that don't have a stable place to lay their heads. And here we are complaining because we're not in a house. We're living in an apartment. We're living in a townhouse. We're living with our parents. We're living with our siblings. There are people out here that don't have anywhere to stay. But we're so focused on the negative and we're not looking at the positive. We're not looking at the beautiful things that God gives us every day. We're not looking at that because the devil, we're allowing the devil to control our thoughts. So on my 30-day reset, I'm going to learn to undo the things that I don't like and start loving the things that I do like. Start putting more energy into the things that I do like and less of what I don't like. Do I like being in an apartment? Absolutely not. But I have a roof over my head. I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life, but those are because of my own decisions and not anybody else. Those are decisions I made. So I'm grateful that I stood up and I took accountability for the decisions and the choices that I made in my life. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that God gives me another day. Every day that my eyes are able to open, that it gives me another day to get it right. Even though I may have messed up yesterday, God says, you know what, I'm gonna give you another chance to make it right. But we're so focused on what happened yesterday that we forget about, I got another chance to do it again today. I was talking to my sister this weekend, and my sister was in a real, real bad space. But I had to call her. I knew she didn't want to talk. Even if she didn't answer the phone, I just wanted her to know that I loved her and I was thinking about her. But she did. She picked up the phone and we talked. And I told her, I said, you know, sissy, I love you. That even in your darkest moments, you still poured into me. So what type of sister would I be if I didn't do that if I didn't give you that in return? And we talked for about 30 minutes. And that was, let me tell y'all, that was the best 30-minute conversation we had. The best. Because in that moment, I was grateful that even though my sister was in a dark moment, I still was able to bring a little light to her. So I'm grateful for the gift that God gave me and the ability to do such. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that God gave me a voice, that God helped me to create this beautiful platform called Black Girl Interrupted, that I utilize my pain for the good. But at the end of the but at the end of the day, I'm like, "Why do I even still do this?" I still question. Girl, just be grateful. Because there are people that wanna do what you do, but don't know where to start. They're scared to do it because they're afraid of judgment. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I was able that amongst and through all the pain that I've endured, I was able to find my gift. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful, mm, for the beau I'm grateful for the beautiful relationship that is starting to flourish with me and my mother. My mother. Anybody that has been following Ashley Deanne Pitts on Black Girl Interrupted, you know the history with me and my mother. So I'm grateful God has put me back in a position to work on our relationship. I'm grateful that I'm finally down to 150 pounds. My diabetes is finally under control. My lupus is under control. I'm grateful. So can't nobody tell me God ain't able. Can't nobody tell me God don't keep you. Can't nobody tell me that when it rains, God don't give you an umbrella. Can't nobody tell me that because I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm allowing my I'm giving myself grace because I know I can't undo everything in 30 days. I know this. But I'm gonna be grateful for the things that do change in these 30 days. And I'm gonna be grateful for the other days that change outside of these 30 days. I'm gonna be grateful that I make it to 2024 because there are a lot of people that won't get to see 2024. So I wanna know, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? I don't wanna hear the negative. I wanna hear positive, baby. I wanna hear positive. I wanna know, what are you grateful for? What do you give gratitude for? Mm. I'm just grateful that I'm still here. I am grateful that those 6 attempts did not come to pass. I'm grateful that every weapon formed against me didn't prosper. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I'm able to now work on shaking the devil. That's what I'm grateful for. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I am now moving back into the light and I'm coming out of the dark. Because if you've never been in the dark, you can't appreciate the light. That's what I'm grateful for. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through, but I love you. I love you anyway. I love you anyway. I don't care if you messed up yesterday. I love you today. I don't care what you did to me 2 years ago. I love you. I don't care how much you hurt me 10 years ago. I love you. I forgive you. That's what I'm grateful for. Forgiveness, discernment. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful. I'm beautiful. I'm phenomenal. I'm resilient. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that my black men are winning. I'm grateful to see my black sisters winning. I'm grateful that black men are now taking their health and their mental seriously. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that my black women are now loving and respecting themselves. I love y'all for that. We're winning. What are you grateful for? Talk to me. I wanna know, what are you grateful for? I wanna know, what are you grateful for? What are you, not the negative, not the negative, the positive. What are you grateful for? Positive. Positive only. Positively only. No negativity, because you are what you speak. You understand? You speak negative, negative things happen to you. You speak negative into your life, that's what's gonna come to pass for you. We're not doing that anymore. I want each and every person that is tuned in, every person that has followed me on my journey, I want you to dig deep and I wanna know what your gift is. I want you to show the world what your gift is. I don't care what America says about black men and black women. I don't care what they say. You tell them Ashley says you are phenomenal. You tell them Ashley says you're not easily broken. You tell them I said you may be cracked, but you're not broken. You're fixable. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful because I have some of the, let me say this. God gave me some of the most amazing people. But the only way that I was able to become phenomenal, I had to let go of the ones that weren't so great for me. Even though they look good to me, they weren't good for me. So I need everyone to get in your space. I need you to get by yourself, not around no whole lot of people. I need you to get by yourself. And when I say by yourself, I need you to get naked. And I don't mean physical, but I need you to sit down and I need you to tell God how phenomenal you are. I need you to give God all the grace. I need you to give God all the praise. I need you to stop and you say, you know what? I don't give a damn about these haters because God told me that I'm phenomenal. God told me that I'm great. God told me I could be anything that I put my mind to. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Regardless of what one person says, that's the demon, that's the devil working against you. We got to stop. We got to get suited up in our armor, baby, because guess what? 2024, the devil is really going to come. He's really coming. And we got to be prepared. We got to be ready when he shows up. See, I wasn't ready when God showed up. And I allowed the devil to destroy me and a lot of relationships and a lot of things that I tried to do. I allowed the devil to take that from me. He robbed me. But I allowed him. I allowed him to come and break into my house. But I told y'all, 2024, I'm not allowing the devil to take anything else from me. I've allowed you to take too much. And that was my peace. I've allowed the devil to take too much from me. And I'll be damned if I allow you to take any more from me. You robbed me. I've missed out on so many amazing things, and a lot of y'all have missed out on some great things because we've allowed the devil to come and sit in our house. We've allowed him to come in and play with our children. We've allowed him to take things from us that we worked hard for, and we're sitting here now and we're just like, "Well, man, I remember when I used to." We're not talking about what we used to do. We're not talking about how we used to be. We're talking about how we are today. We're talking about what we have today. A lot of y'all, I've been friends with y'all 10, 15 years outside of social media, and I've seen the struggles. And the ones that have made it, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You did it. Yeah, you fell down a couple of times. You did, but you got back up and you kept fighting. See, a lot of y'all don't realize we're built for the war. Some of y'all just don't know that yet. A lot of y'all have been tested and you failed. And although you failed, a lot of y'all are afraid to take the test again. I don't care how many times you fail the test, you get up and you keep going. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful. When I tell y'all I woke up this morning different. I woke up feeling different. I'm looking at the world different. I'm looking at myself different. I looked in the mirror and I cried and I said, "Ashley, get up. You're on a third go." I'm scared. Imma be honest with y'all, I'm scared. I'm afraid. And the only reason I'm afraid, 'cause I don't know what it's like to be healed. I'm absolutely afraid. I'm not scared to tell y'all that, but I'm tired. Tired of being in the dark. Do you know how many things we accomplish when we're in the light? Do you realize how many things we accomplish when we sit in the how many things we miss out on when we sit in the dark? When you're in the dark, you have no peace. You have no joy. Peace is everything. People can't love on you when you sit in the dark. You can't do what you need to do sitting in the dark. 'Cause see, in the dark, that's where negativity resides. And who wants to be miserable their entire life? I don't. When I'm around y'all, I wanna have pure joy. I wanna give you pure joy, not fake. I don't wanna pretend when I'm around y'all that I'm happy and I know deep down I'm not. No, I don't wanna do that. Y'all don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. We deserve peace. We deserve joy. Because when judgment day comes, I wanna be able to tell God, "Oh, yes, God, I lived my best life because I live in the light now. I'm no longer in the dark." I took those blackout shades off my window. So what does that tell y'all? I'm ready. Whatever you got covered up, take it off. Whatever you got that's keeping you that's preventing you from getting to the light, take it off. Take it off. Remove it. We're not doing this, y'all. We're not sitting in the dark anymore. We're gonna sit in the light. And I'm not saying that every day is gonna be a good day, because that's not the truth. That would be a lie. So I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you every day is a good day for me. I know a lot of y'all don't have good days every day. I know you don't. But let's embrace those good days and focus less on those bad days. Because through every L comes a W. I come to pour into y'all. I come to love on y'all. We laugh, we joke, we petty, we crack jokes. That's what we're supposed to do. But at what point do I need to stop and say, Ashley, you need to pour into your people, man. They falling down. Get them up. Pick them up. Carry them with you. Drag them across the finish line with you. So that's what I'm doing. My table is big enough for everybody to eat at. I'm not selfish by no means. I don't care what you've done to me. I love you. I still wish you well. I still pray that whatever storm you're sitting in the midst of, I still pray that you get an umbrella. I still pray that whatever weapon forms against you doesn't prosper. I don't care how dirty you've done me. And I've been drugged through the mud, but I still love y'all. And that's the God in me. See, now if that was the old me, I'd still cuss you out. So now don't test me, but just know I do it through love. But I want y'all to get better. To my black women, you are the shit, girl. Excuse my language. You the bomb, baby. You the bomb. To my black men, I got your back. You're protected. Your mental health matters to me. I think you're doing a great job to every black man that's watching, that's a father. You're doing a great job. I see you. Even if you are dealing with your bitter baby mama, I see you. To your bitter baby mama, Imma pray for you. We got a lot of comments. Here we go. I'm so sorry, y'all. So Trigger says, "Mentally, I'm okay. Physically, I feel great. Emotionally, it's touch and go. I understand." Yoshi, I love you too, sissy poo. You have the resilience, baby. You've been through a lot, and you still stand tall. My sister says, "In all honesty, physically, I'm exhausted. Mentally, I'm tired, but every day I'm pushing because I don't have a choice, and you know why. I do know why. I do know why." My sister says, "I love the strength that you are displaying even when you don't know you have it." I got it. I'm so proud of you and your fight. Absolutely, because my battle never ends. But at what point do we give that to God? At what point do we say, "You know what, God, this is too much for me. Let me just go and set this down. Let me back away and I'm gonna let you handle this." At what point do we do that? My sister Jewel says, "I'm in a much better space mentally. By the grace of God, this emotional roller coaster is finally slowing down. I praise God daily." Thank you for the conversation the other day. I love you. I'm proud of you. And be grateful. Boy, I tell y'all, it's because of y'all. This is why I do this. This is why I go as hard as I do with this podcast. Because I know I'm helping somebody, I'm touching somebody, I'm reaching somebody in some form or fashion. And sometimes we need this, black men and black women. Sometimes we need these spaces where we just sit down and we just get real. I'm talking about sometimes where we're just able to be vulnerable with no judgment. Because y'all already know I don't allow disrespect on my platform. Y'all know that. So when we're having our moments where we sitting down and we loving on each other and we're pouring into each other, these are the days we need to celebrate. We need to jump up for joy and say, man, somebody is seeing me. Somebody knows that I'm going through something and somebody's speaking to me today. These are the days that I live for, amongst other things too. So Yoshi says, "You look beautiful. You're amazing, phenomenal, intelligent, intellectual, grateful. We are here for you." She says, "But they know you are there for them." Absolutely. She says, "Amen." She say, "Mama's listening." Hey, mama, I love you. I love you, mama. I miss your mama so much. Tisha says, she gives me hearts and kisses. I love you. Trigger gives me buku hearts. We got a lot of comments. Okay. So Yoshi says, "Come on now, speak." There go my fellow Sagittarius. She says, "Yes, Ash, you better preach." Ah, there go my sisters. My sister Josh, she says, "Yes to you and mommy. Absolutely." My girl Feifei, I love you, Feifei. She's sending me buku love. Trigger says, "Today I'm grateful for finding my purpose and having the opportunity to live it out, helping people." And that's imperative. You understand? I'm challenging everybody. Like I say, 2024, we need to start displaying our gifts. Because we got gifts. Okay? Let me tell you something. We are like let me tell you, black folks, y'all, we are like the seasoning that goes into a dish that brings to the cookout. You get what I'm saying? We're the seasoning that's missing in a recipe. Cause see, us black folks, baby, baby, we are a gift. We're that extra that y'all need. And I love to I can't say it enough. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have these beautiful people. I'm grateful to just see y'all winning. I'm grateful that y'all are defying the odds because they say black men will never amount to anything. They say black women, all we're good for is being baby mamas and that's it. No, but I'm loving the fact that and I'm grateful to be a part of the army that we're winning, that we're overcoming each and every obstacle that the devil throws our way. I'm grateful for that. I love that. I love when I see y'all on your pages and y'all are celebrating a new job, or maybe you just had a new baby, or maybe, you know, you're moving into a new space, or your baby's great. I don't care what it is. I want to celebrate that with you. I'm grateful that y'all allow me to be a part of that. I'm grateful that y'all tune in and celebrate with me, big, small. I'm grateful that y'all love on me the way that y'all do, and that I'm able to give the love back to y'all. This is what I love. This is what I'm grateful for. So I want each and every person, I want y'all to be grateful for that. I want y'all to write a list. I don't care if it's 2 things, 5 things. Write down, get a piece of paper and write down what you're grateful for. That's what I want y'all to do. And focus on that and not the bad. That's what I want y'all to focus on. Less on the negative and more on the positive. Because y'all just don't even understand how great we are, how phenomenal we are. Some of y'all don't see your gift. Some of y'all are so focused because somebody told you you can't do this, and so you carry that with you. I'm no longer allowing people telling me what I can and can't do, because with God, I'm able to do anything. Okay? That's what I'm able to do. I don't care what this person told me that lives next door to me, or whatever. I don't care whatever person has told me, Ashley, you can't do this. God says I can. And he has the final say. So your opinion doesn't matter to me. As long as I got God, babe, I'm able to do anything that I want to do. Babe, if I want to sell shoelaces, I'm going to be the best shoelace seller out there in the world, because God told me I could do it. And I'm gonna put my hands on my hips and roll my head, roll my neck, and roll my eyes at the next person that tell me what I can't do. Cause baby, let me tell you something. God told me I could. Now what? Now what? Now what? If God tells you what you can do, that's all that matters. I don't care what man or woman tell me. You can't tell me what I can't do. And I'm not gonna tell you what you can't do, because guess what? God says you're able. Now what? And you tell him that and you walk off. Hmm. That's what you do. Because there's a lot of people out here that are preying on your downfall. There's a lot of people out here that aren't, they're upset because they're still negative, and you've overcome that. You've elevated from that. There are people out here that are mad at you. Let them be mad. Because baby, I'm covered. God told me, I know what you could do. But do you know what you could do? Crickets. We're tested every day. Trigger says, praise God for the good news. I love you, sis. I love you too, baby. I promise I do. I miss you. Larry, that's my let me tell y'all something. When I first moved to Atlanta, that dude right there, that was my guy. He says, keep expressing, keep reaching, and keep motivating us of the mentally weary peeps. Absolutely. I'm gonna always motivate y'all, because a lot of people don't understand that suicide is the third leading cause of death in black men. A lot of people don't know that. Mental health is not taken seriously in the black community because the people are afraid to talk about it. I'm not. I'm no longer afraid. Because someone shares the same story as me. There's someone sitting in their own storm right now who doesn't know how to get out of the rain. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to push you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to uplift you. I'm here to love on you. Regardless of whatever it is that you're going through, we're going to get through. We're going to grow through. And it's going to hurt, because there's going to be a lot of people that you're going to outgrow. There's gonna be a lot of people that, as bad as you wanna hold on to them, God is gonna remove them. God is gonna put them out of your he's gonna clear your path. He's gonna move them out of the way, because he's gonna clear your vision, because see, a lot of us are blinded. It's a facade. a mirage. We think they're good people, but really truly they're not. So God is gonna move those people out of your way, those stumbling blocks, um, those weapons. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I know those weapons form, but they're not gonna prosper as long as we don't let them. As long as we come out of the dark and we sit in the light, baby, we're gonna excel. We're gonna win. We're gonna be victorious. And then we'll be able to have a testimony. But first, we gotta take the test. I've taken a lot of tests. I've been tested a lot and I failed a lot. But that's why I have a testimony. That's why I have a testimony. Because I've taken the test. Some of y'all are still being tested and some of y'all are still failing. But the reason a lot of y'all are still failing is because you're still holding on to the what could have been. We're no longer holding on to the what could have been. We're gonna hold on to what could be and what will be. Let me correct that. We're holding on to what will be. Because we're gonna start speaking like we've already accomplished this. We're gonna start speaking like like we already have it. We're gonna start showing grace. We're gonna start displaying gratitude. That's what we're gonna start doing. So for 2024, see, let me say this. So for the remainder of 2023, let's lollygag and play, do whatever. But in 2024, baby, you better be ready to show up. You better be ready to show up. You better be ready to be grateful and give grace and gratitude and let go of what could have been and let's focus on what will be. Because I know what's gonna be. I'm speaking positivity, baby. I'm speaking prosperity into each and every last person that's watching. No matter how far in debt you are, God is gonna clear it for you. That's what He's gonna do. God is gonna elevate you to a higher level. He's gonna provide for you. He's gonna find and put you in a position where you can elevate. Don't be scared though. We gotta stop running because only the devil brings fear. So all this time I've been allowing this little devil that sits on my shoulder again to control my life, to dictate my feelings. That's what I've been doing. That's why I've been miserable. That's why I've been sad. That's why I've been depressed. That's why my anxiety is up. That's why I can't sleep. Because I'm allowing the devil to play in my mind. I'm allowing him to control my thoughts. And God is trying to give me peace. God is trying to give me rest. But I'm enjoying playing over here with the devil. Because the negativity, the dark is comfortable, it's familiar. So we're gonna always go back to what we know what's familiar, and that's in the dark. But I look better in the light, don't you think? Don't y'all think? I think y'all look so much better in the light. I don't like seeing y'all in the dark. I can't see you as long as you sit in the dark. You can't even see yourself. You see a mirage. But when you come into the light, baby, y'all shine. You glow. You shine bright like a diamond, like Rihanna says. You shine bright like a diamond. That's what you are. You're beautiful. God is gonna always keep you. I love you too, sis. God is gonna keep you. But at what point do we turn it up? Can we start glowing? Can we just love ourselves? Can we love? Can we give? Can we praise? Because God has kept a lot of us. A lot of us. A lot of us, God has kept us and carried us. And then the moment we get to where we're trying to go, we know we act like we don't need him until we need him. So I'm grateful that God is allowing me to love him a little more and release a little more. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. I love you more than you know, sissy, and you know that. Miss Tashina says, I'm grateful for a second chance at living life the way I deserve. I'm grateful for my health, strength, and my family. The love they have for me is amazing and it's one of a kind. That's what I mean when I say grateful. She got a second chance. A lot of people aren't getting second chances. Be grateful. Be grateful for that. I remember when Miss Tashina was sitting in a dark place. I remember, and I'm grateful that you made it out of the dark. I'm telling you. My sister Yoshi, I remember she was in the dark, and now she sits in the light. She displays her gift for the world to see. I need some of y'all to do that. You know what? Let me correct myself. I need a lot of y'all to do that. I need everybody to do that. I need y'all to come into the light. I promise that's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to move out of the dark and come on into the light. I need to know, what are you grateful for? I want to know, what are you grateful for? And Yoshi says, and where we are going, I'm going further. I'm trying to tell you, I'm right here at the finish line, but God says, your race is not over. You still got some more to do. So I'm grateful for every test that God gives me and I'm passed. I'm grateful. I'm grateful even when I don't pass, because guess what? When I wake up the next day, that gives me another chance to get up and do it all over again. But this time, I know what to do differently. See, I learned from my past mistakes, and those past mistakes didn't feel so good to me. So I like where I'm at now, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally, because now I'm learning how to pick and choose my battles. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful God has come and sat with me and has told me, now Ashley, I've seen you do this and this and this, and this is why you're not getting blessed. This is why you're going through what you're going through. So I'm grateful that not only did God forgive me, but the people that I hurt forgave me. That's what I'm grateful for. Miss Octavia says, yes, that's what I'm grateful for. Miss Octavia says, I'm grateful for life. Absolutely, because I say this all the time. There are a lot of people that are not going to wake up tomorrow. So I give gratitude and I give grace to the Almighty who makes it possible for me to be where I am, for me to do the things that I do, for me to be able to give and show the world my gift. Because I didn't know I had this. Because, see, I didn't want people to know my business. You know what I'm saying? Because people were so busy judging. But those are only people that judge and keep a score of the things that you've done don't mean you well. I don't need you to keep a score of the bad things that I've done, because you know what? Address anymore. I've moved somewhere differently. So you could keep pointing and saying, oh yeah, I remember when Ashley, yeah, but let's talk about what Ashley's doing now. Because see, that's how you get your blessings. Because see, if I held everybody hostage at their old address, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't be blessed like I am right now. I just got to love you. Even though you may not like me, I love you. You may not like me. You may not have liked the things that I've done or the things that I've said, but I love you. I apologize because that was the hurt Ashley. That was the Ashley that was hurt. That was the Ashley that wanted everyone else around her to hurt. So I'm grateful for this new person that God is allowing me to become. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Miss Tashina says, "You got this." Is absolutely I do. I receive that and I believe that because I woke up different today. Because I said, I can't allow a job to stress me out. I can't allow people to stress me out. I can't keep allowing certain situations to stress me out. So I have to do a reset. A 30-day reset is what is needed and warranted. And I'm gonna do just that. In these 30 days, I'm gonna find and work on one thing at a time, not everything, not multiple things. So let me say this. When you start your reset, focus on one thing at a time. Don't overload your plate because then you're gonna be right back at square one. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna work on. Coming out of the dark, going outside. Because I don't go outside. I'm gonna work on that. And breathe this air and be able to enjoy the outside. Because see, once you get in that box, that's it. And I don't want to live in a box anymore. I wanna go outside. I wanna get back to the old Ashley. And I know y'all remember the fun Ashley. I wanna get back to that person. Yo, she says, let the Lord lead your way. Absolutely. She says, let him be your guiding light. It's a lot of comments, y'all. It's a lot of comments. There go my sis. That's my work best friend. She says, I'm grateful for life and my kids. Javert says, I'm grateful that my mom has me to depend on with everything that I'm going through mentally, physically, and emotionally. My mom still has me to depend on. Absolutely. And she has God because you get your strength from God. Because I know there are a lot of days that you're ready to give up. I know there are a lot of days that you're ready to throw in a towel. I know those days. But you get up. God wakes you up every day and gives you the strength to keep going. But just wait till you get that reward in the end. Because, baby, mm, mm, that reward is going to be so sweet. God never does anything that we're not ready for. Miss Octavia says, Amen. She says, let the light shine. She says, trust in God. Yoshi says, you have to let us love you also. Absolutely. And I have to stop closing down because I tend to do that. When I'm going through stuff, I shut down and I don't let y'all in. And I have to stop doing that. So that's another thing on my 30-day reset is to come out of that. Oh, ain't nobody here for me. I'm up. Because, baby, y'all showing me right now that y'all here. Y'all showing me. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that y'all grabbed me and pulled me back up and say, come on. We still got to get to the finish line. You haven't fulfilled your purpose. So I'm grateful for that. I'm absolutely grateful for that. Tashina says that part. Yoshi says, stop rejecting the love we're trying to pour into you, sis. I know it. But it's familiar. And I do that because I've been stung so many times by the very same people that I've tried to love on, that I've tried to pour into. So I'm working on that. That's part of that 30-day reset, and that's getting back into who I was 3 years ago, but different, better, stronger. I wanna go back. Let me say this. I wanna go back to the old Ashley, but improved. Does that make sense? I wanna go back, but I wanna come back improved. I wanna come back. I'm ready to come and get back into my full Ashley. You get what I'm saying? I wanna come back, and I need to be ready. And when I say ready, I don't mean just ready, I mean mentally ready, physically ready, emotionally ready, spiritually ready. That's what I mean when I say when I come back, that's how I wanna come back. I'm ready to laugh again. I'm ready to get outside. Although I'm no longer for the streets, y'all. Big Daddy will not let me, be for the streets. But I'm ready to get back into that. I'm ready to have fun, y'all, because I've missed so much. We have all missed so much because we're letting the devil keep us confined in this little bitty box. So I'm grateful that God has unwrapped the box. He's opened it up and he's carefully taken me out and he's set me outside of the box and he's pushed the box to the side. He's thrown the box away. He's destroyed the box. So y'all, I can no longer get back in that box. I can no longer get into a place that I deemed comfortable. So I'm scared. But I know with God I could do anything. I know y'all it's scary to do something different because we're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over again. We're afraid to try something new, but the new is always better than the old. And it feels better than the old. Although we know we look at the old and we're just like, "Oh my God, I just wanna go back." No, because think about what the old did to you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Think about what the old did to you. That old won't look so good to you anymore. That old won't taste so good anymore. It'll become a bitter taste. So God again has taken me. So God again, y'all, let me say this. We've all been in our boxes, okay? Yoshi says you're doing an amazing job. Also, Sissy Pooh, thank you. Tashina says, I am coming back around to me. God has been guiding my steps, even when I'm afraid to keep pushing. Mentally, I'm okay today. And that's okay. Trigger says, you're doing a great job. Thank you for the safe space you create for us here. And it's gonna always be a safe space here because only peace resides here. Let me say this, y'all. We're not doing the negative. We're not doing negative anymore, okay? We're not doing that. Period. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And that's on Jesus Jerome Jackson Jr. the third. We're no longer doing negativity, baby, because we're too positive. I told y'all we're that seasoning. We're not salt and pepper, baby. We that Tony Satcheries, we that Lowry's, we that Morton seasoned salt, baby. We are the flavor that everybody's been missing. That's what we are. We add the to it. So get in. Let me tell y'all something. Wherever you go, you bring that to it. Okay? You bring that you add that extra flavor to it. If you tropical punch Kool-Aid, baby, put another dash of sugar in it, baby, just to sweeten it up a little bit. That's what y'all start. That's what we gonna start doing. So we're gonna get out of these little boxes that we've built for ourselves. That I'm gonna say that we're gonna stop being prisoners in our own minds. We're gonna come out of those boxes. We're gonna destroy the box, throw the box away because we have to stop running back to places that are familiar to us, that were comfortable to us, but were killing us at the same time. Come on now. Come on now. Stop playing. Lanicia says, I'm getting to a better space mentally, but I'm not going to give up. And you won't. Because let me tell you something. When you achieve peace, baby, you can overcome anything. Anything. Now what? Let me tell you something. We are rolling our eyes and we rolling our necks, putting our hands on our hips, we stomping our feet on negativity, baby, because we doing everything positive in 2024. Y'all just don't even understand how 2024 is gonna be, oh, amazing for all of us. You may be down right now, but you're not out. Again, there are people that watch y'all pages and are waiting on y'all to fail. Let me run that back one more time. It's a lot of people that are watching your page or they're sitting on the sideline watching what you're doing, waiting and hoping that you're gonna fail. Hmm. God says, hold up, hold up. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Stop trying to spin the block on people, y'all. Okay? I'm throwing my head side to side because guess what? We always want to get our lick back. I'm gonna let God handle you because he hits harder than me. Somebody better say amen on that one. I know y'all waiting for me to fail. I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, she just baby. I'm true to this. See, God has spent the block for me. Some of y'all still waiting to be picked up. I said it. Tashina says, I'm grateful for you creating this space for us black men and women. Thank you forever for your voice. Absolutely. And I'm always create a space for black men and black women until God tells me I got to go sit with him. That's why I'm doing this. Like I say, a lot of people get on these platforms and they try to do this for likes and shares. I don't do this for all of that. Because let me tell you, there have been days that I've done my podcast and no one has tuned in. But God said you keep going because somebody's watching. But again, God has spent the block for me. Some of y'all still sitting on the curb waiting. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that God doubled back and came back around and picked me up because at that point I was ready. See, God passed by me, okay? And he left me because God said, you're not ready just yet. So I'm going to leave you here to think about your decisions that you've made. And then I'm going to double back when you're ready. So when I sat down and I told God, I said, God, I said, I'm ready. Can you come pick me up? God said, you're not really ready. So I'm going to keep allowing life to keep lifing until you really truly get ready. See, God knows the truth. See, you may lie to your friends, to your loved ones, but you can't lie to God. And I kept telling God, I'm ready, but I'm ready though. God, man, come on, I'm ready. God told me, no, you're not. When you're ready, I'll come back and pick you up. And that hurt the most. And the only reason he didn't spin the block for me then is because I was still trying to do everything because I wasn't allowing God to have his way with me. You get what I'm saying? Because I still had my hands in the pot. So God left me to sit on the curb to think about my decisions that I made. God left me on the block to think about the words that I've spoken to people. That's why he didn't pick me up. He left me there. He tested me. And I passed. Because here we are, 3 years later with Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Hmm. Some of y'all don't understand that. Some of y'all y'all don't get that part. I'm sending love back to you. Tashina says, Amen. God has been moving those weapons out of my way, asking God for clarity on people and discernment has been showing me a lot, baby. Woo. A lot of y'all don't even understand that when your vision is clear, you get to see everything. That's why a lot of y'all still sitting on the corner, on the curb. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are still sitting on the curb. This is why God ain't spent the block for y'all. That's why. Because y'all didn't ask him to clear the path for you. Because you're still in you don't even have 20/20 vision. That's why he still got y'all sitting on the sidewalk. Rusty, dusty, dirty, bitter, miserable. That's why. But when I went to God and I told him, come on, God, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready. He said, I know you're not. You keep telling everybody else you're ready, but I know you're not ready. And I really wasn't. until I had to get naked, until I had to take accountability for those words that I spoke, for the things that I've did to people, for the people that I've hurt, for the people that I've lied to, for the people that I've stolen from. Until I was ready to take accountability for that, God told me, "You sit your dusty behind on the curb and you wait your turn." And that hurt. Tashina says, "You claim and declare what is ours and be thankful for what is, what hasn't happened yet, and what's to come." Absolutely, because I'm no longer focusing on what I could have been, but I'm focusing on what I will be. That's what I'm doing. And I thank God that He spent the block. Because, baby, y'all don't even understand this ride is peaceful. Trigger says, "Oh, amen." Hey, Nat. Hey, Sissy. I miss you too. I miss you too, Trigger. I promise I do. I miss you tremendously. So what are y'all grateful for? I've given I know. I've given y'all a laundry list of things, but I'm grateful. Imma go outside tomorrow, even if that's just to sit on my balcony. Imma get out of my house. Imma cry when I walk out that door. Not tears of sadness, but tears of joy. Sissy, you know I miss you. You know, girl, you know I miss you. I can't wait till you come to Houston. I can't wait till you come and see me, girl. Look, let me tell you something. 2024, let me say this. Y'all, let me say this. 2024, we gonna take them trips, even if they're solo trips. We about to get out here and live our best life. Big Daddy says, "Hey, beautiful. I'm grateful you're in my life." Oh, it's babe. It's you are. I'm sorry. I love you though. I hope you're having a good day at work. A good night. Nat says, "Come to the A. Girl, we gonna cut girl with no scissors. We cutting up with no scissors. Let me tell you, those trips that y'all are planning, even if your friends don't show up, baby, take that trip in 2024. Take that trip. Show up for you. Don't worry about everybody else. Be grateful for that. Excuse me. Be grateful because we don't know how much time we have left here. Allow God to spin the block on you and come pick you up. Babe, let me tell you something. Now you already know. Let me tell y'all, we gotta get. Let me say this. We have to do a Comcast reunion. That's a must. Because let me tell you something. Wasn't no crew like our crew when we lived in Atlanta, when we worked at Comcast. Little brother, now you already know. Yes, we gonna hit a bug. Absolutely. We gonna cut up. I promise you. We are gonna have us a ball. We are gonna let me say this. I wanna come see y'all because I haven't been in Atlanta in 3 years. It's very bittersweet, but I can't let that hold me back anymore. I gotta come. I gotta see y'all. I gotta come love on y'all. Like I gotta hug y'all. I need to pray with y'all. I need to do everything with y'all. Like we need to have a barrel of laughs. We need to make some beautiful memories because when our time comes, we don't want to leave here with regret. So let's be grateful for the time that we have here on earth. Okay? Let's do that. Let's 2024 an Atlanta reunion. Okay? A Comcast reunion. Everybody that's in Atlanta, we need to pull everybody together. And it needs to be a weekend of love, a weekend of joy, a weekend of praise, a weekend of memories. You get what I'm saying? And we need to stay connected. Nat says, "I need a leave from Comcast. LOL, just like 3 months, maybe 8 months." Let me tell you something, sis. Take that leave. Take that leave. Take that re Let me tell you something. Your mental health matters. You take that leave. You take care of you because self-care is very important because let me tell you something. These jobs, they don't care about you. They don't care about your mental. They just as long as you show up for them, that's all they care about. But you take a step back and you focus on you and you take care of you. That's what you do. Don't worry about what nobody else says. You take care of you. That's what you do. But again, tonight, y'all welcome back again to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Again tonight, we're talking about gratefulness, gratitude. What are you grateful for? I've given y'all a laundry list of things, and the list can go on and 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 on. She said, "Yes, it does, because I'll be replaced in 3 days if I die." Baby, let me tell you something. The day you die, they're gonna have somebody sitting in your chair, if not the same day, the next. No. What are you grateful for? Because again, positive, positive vibes only. Positive, 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 positive. That's all we're doing. No more negativity, okay? No more negativity. No more. No more. No more sitting in the dark. No more sitting in these boxes. We're not doing it. 2020, let me say this. 2024, we're coming for everything. Let me say this loud. 2024, we are coming for everything that we've allowed the devil to steal from us. We're coming to take it back. That's what we're doing. Everything the devil stole from me, I'm coming to take it back because it belongs to me. It don't belong to you. It belongs to me. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that God every day gives me the strength to get up and fight every battle that comes my way. That's what I'm doing in this 30-day reset. Everything that I've allowed the devil to do, I'm coming back for it times 2. So you may have taken 1, but I'm coming back for 2. Hell, maybe 10. That's what I'm coming back for. And I need every person, whatever you have allowed the devil to steal from you, you need to go and you need to take it back. You take it back from him. You go into his house and you take it back. Do you hear me? We spinning the block in 2024 on the devil. Everything that you took from me the first time, I'll be damned if I let you take it from me again. And that's on God. That's on Jesus, Jerome, Jackson, Devontae Jr. the third, baby. Whatever Jesus' name is, that's what I'm doing. I'm spinning. That's the only block I'm spinning on, and that's the devil. Because you stole too much from me. You robbed me of my joy. You took my peace from me, and I let you take it. I allowed you to take that from me. Although God is telling me, Ashley, I got you. Hold on. You're gonna be all right. I didn't believe him because I'm too busy. Let me say this. Let me back up. The only thing we're spinning the block on is the devil. That's the only thing we doubling back on. We're not going back to old addresses. We're not spinning the block on exes. We're not doing none of that. I'm spinning the block on the devil because I allowed you to come into my house and you robbed me. You stole from me. You stole my joy. You stole my peace. You stole my love. You stole my sanity that I was no longer able to give to anybody else. And I allowed you to take that from me, but I'd be damned if I let you take that from me again. I'd be damned if I let you take that from me. I allowed you because I was vulnerable, because I was weak. And it looked good to me. And it was familiar to me. It was comfortable for me, but I'd be damned if I let you take anything else from me. I've worked too hard for peace to allow anybody, people, friends, family included, to allow you to rob me again. Not allowing that anymore. Not letting you take that from me anymore. I'm coming back for everything that you took from me. I'm coming back for everything that man says I couldn't have. Because God says you can. God told me go get it. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm not spinning a block on anything old. I'm coming back for everything that was taken from me. For every day that I sat on that sidewalk and I waited for God to come back and pick me up, I'm coming to get it. Because see, God done picked me up now. I'm no longer sitting on the curb. See, I'm in the car and I'm enjoying the peace. That's what I'm doing. So everything that we've allowed the devil to take from us, that's the only thing we spinning the block on. That's the only thing we doubling back. That's the only thing we take. That's the only thing I'm stealing back because it belongs to me anyway. And I allowed you to take it. We all allowed the devil to come sit in our house, intrude our thoughts, control our emotions. We allowed that. So who are we really mad at? The devil just came and did his job, and we allowed him to. That's what I'm grateful for the peace. I'm grateful for the discernment. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I'm alive today. I'm grateful that I have air in my body. I'm grateful that I have clothes on my back, food on my table, a roof over my head, 3 beautiful children, for my beautiful friends, for my beautiful family. That's what I'm grateful for. And I'm not going to let the devil take any of that away from me. Let me say this. We've worked too hard and come too far to get set back. So 2024, run it. Like Chris Brown say, let me see if you can run it. I'm about to show you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. You about to see how powerful I'm really about to be. You're gonna see how resilient I'm really about to be. And I need y'all to speak that same tone over your life. Y'all are about to be so resilient. Baby, let me tell you something. People about to be like, how did you get there? Don't tell them, you show them. We done talking in 2023. We about action now. Stop talking and do. What Nike say, just do it, get up and do it. No matter how many times you fall down, no matter how many times you fail, get up. We tired of smelling. We tired of being miserable. We ready to be happy, baby. In 2024, we running it. We running them coins up. We running them bags up. We running success up. We're no longer gatekeeping. We're opening our doors. We loving on people. That's what we doing. We loving on people. We pouring into people. We're encouraging people. We're empowering people. We're uplifting people. That's what we doing in 2024. We not playing no more. And I'm rolling my neck, stomping my feet with my hands on my hip in my ghetto girl voice saying, you can't have it, devil. I came back to reclaim everything that belongs to me. That's what we doing in 2024. Now run that. Now run tell that. That's what we doing in 2024. 2023, we getting prepared. So these last, what, 50 something days we got left in 2023, 40 something days, you better stop playing with your potential. Because we kicking in doors, we taking it. Every person that said we were gonna fall, we not. But every person that's watching you, waiting on you to fail, we not. Because again, there's a lot of people watching you, praying on you to fail. They want you to fail. They want you to flop. Hmm. Just watch what Ashley about to do in 2024. Just watch. I'm not talking about it no more. I'm gonna show y'all. And when it happens, y'all gonna be like, girl, that girl spoke that. Because I'm speaking that over my life. I'm speaking what I want. A house, I want it. Better credit, I'm gonna get it. Peace, I got it. Elevation, I'm getting there. That's what we doing. What are y'all doing? Stop playing. See, y'all get up here and y'all play. We ain't playing no more. That's not what we doing. We going to get our blessings that are so well deserved. Trigger says, at all. And that's why I left customer service and went to serving people in the community that is overlooked. Absolutely. Your gift. Nat says, facts. Amen. Trigger say, come through grateful for the takebacks. Now run hashtag now run it. And that's what we doing. We running it. Because guess what? That marathon still continues. And we got this. No matter where you sitting at in life, we got this. Regardless of whatever it is that you're going through, we got this. No more holding on to the past. We looking at today and the future. Claim what belongs to you. Take back what was taken from you. That's what I'm grateful for. That's absolutely what I'm grateful for. I love it. I'm here. I'm in peace. That's what I'm grateful for. And I'm going to keep saying that. That's what I'm grateful for. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful, intelligent, phenomenal. You're everything. No matter if you don't get it right the first time, get up and do it again. They say it's always better the second time around anyway. That's what we are, y'all. We grateful for that. We're coming back victoriously, regardless of what people say, regardless of what people do. You continue to show up for you. You love on you. You take care of you. But you get up and you try it again. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep fighting. And remind yourself every day what you're grateful for. Again, stop looking at what you used to have and look at what you got now. I'm not saying those setbacks didn't get us ready for the comebacks, but we have to stop holding on to that. We have to stop focusing on the negativity and pour more energy into what's positive. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I want y'all to do. I really want y'all to do that. I really want to see y'all win. And we got this. I needed that today. I really needed this today. I don't know who this was for. I don't know who needed to hear this today. I don't know who this helped. Even if it's just one person, I've done exactly what God has allowed me to do. And I'm grateful for that. I'll forever be grateful for what God allows me to do and what God provides for me and what God gives me. I'll forever be grateful for that. I'll forever be grateful for the beautiful people that God continues to put in my life and places in my path. I'll forever be grateful for that. I'll forever be grateful for the peace that I'm learning to get back. I'll forever be grateful for the accountability that I've taken in life. I'll forever, ever, ever be grateful every day that I'm able to open my eyes. That's what I'm gonna forever be grateful for. That's what I'm grateful for right now. I'm grateful in this moment. I'll be grateful for what tomorrow holds for me. I'll be grateful for what next week holds for me, next month, next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Because in those times, I really want us to look back and say, "Man, I'm grateful," because I really want you to give God all the praise. Because without him, we're not able. No matter how many times we try to do this on our own, we gotta continue to put God in the midst of it all. And that's when Mary had a little lamb. I love y'all. Ooh-wee, baby, let me tell you. We did it. We got another day. We had another day to do it right. Trigger says, "Me, I needed this today. Thank you. You're welcome." Hey, Brenda, she says, "Amen." Those are the only get backs we're doing. We're no longer swinging on people. We're going to let God handle them. Because a lot of y'all don't understand how hard God hits. Some of y'all ain't been hit yet. Oh, but when you do, mm, when you do, because them hits hurt. They're very painful. I'm not saying you can't recover from them, but just know that when they come, they hurt. And that's when you become weak and vulnerable, and then that gives the devil the time to ease on in and take over your household. And there comes the dysfunction. There comes the negativity. There comes the miserable people. Because we open the door and we let the devil right on in. But I'm going to let God get you, not me. Not me at all. Because see, God done already spun the block on me too many times. And baby, let me tell you, I'm tired of sitting out there on that hot sidewalk, on that hot concrete. I'm tired. So I had to get up. And I had to go to God wholeheartedly and ask him and tell him I'm ready. Keep playing with God all you want to. Keep faking and flunking out here and telling God you ready when you really truly not. I am though. Too much has been taken from me and I want it back. So in order for me to get back, I had to get right. And I had to be sincere because like I say, you can lie to people, but you can't lie to God because he sees everything. So keep playing out there if you want to. You're gonna be sitting on that hot sidewalk, on that hot concrete. I ain't sitting out there no more. Y'all can have that. And on that note, I love y'all so much. Um, I do want to let y'all know Black Girl Interrupted will not be airing next week. I am actually let me go ahead and tell y'all. We'll be going inpatient for a few days. Uh, I'm not ashamed to tell anybody that. But I need it for my mental. Um, but I will be back. So next week, no Black Girl Interrupted. The following week, we'll see how that pans out. But I need it for me. I'm taking all the necessary steps to get my mental back where it needs to be. So on that note, I love y'all. Uh, again, Black Girl Interrupted will not be airing next week. Uh, I should be back in 2 weeks. Uh, again, I have to do this for my mental. Y'all pray for your girl. Uh, I'm good. I need the peace. I need the time away. Uh, and I'm okay with that. So just pray. That's it. That's all I ask. Just pray and stay positive. But when Black Girl Interrupted does return in 2 weeks, this is going to be for the black men. It is. For my Black women, it's gonna be for y'all. Mm, I'm ready though. It's warranted and it's needed. So I say all of that to say, take care of you. Focus on you. Get you together. So when 2024 arrives, you'll be prepared. Pray, give thanks, give grace, and always remember what you're grateful for. I love y'all. And of course, y'all know I'm going to take y'all out on something very beautiful. And then we're going to bring it to a close. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Y'all take care of yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Okay? And I'll see y'all November 28th, my birthday. See y'all later. Here we go, though.
Say thank you for grace. Thank you for mercy. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for wisdom. Thank you for parents. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for humility. Thank you for peace. Thank you for prosperity. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. It's how I live my life. That's why I am. One of the reasons why I am today. Say thank you in advance for what is already yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for every moment that led to this day. Thank you for the hard times. They made me appreciate the good times. Thank you for the lessons. They were needed for my development. Thank you for my eyes that get to witness the miracles of today and tomorrow. Thank you for everything I take for granted. Thank you for all of my blessings. Thank you for my drive. Thank you for my spirit. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for giving me the courage to fight through the hard times. Thank you for the people in my life, those I love and those I learn from. Thank you for it all. Thank you. Thank you. It's the key that opens the door to instant happiness, unlocks the door to everything we are really seeking in life, happiness and contentment. Think about it. No matter what you say you want, money, riches, health, to help others, why do you really want it? When you drill deep down, the only reason anyone wants anything is the feeling we believe we will get from having it. That all boils down to happiness and contentment. And the truth is, we can have it now if we are grateful. And if you get quiet, get away from the noise of the world, and think for a moment about what you could be grateful for, I'm sure you could find plenty. Be grateful there's food on the table, air in your lungs, life in your body. Get grateful that you have opportunity to take your life to a whole nother level, to decide right now that you are going to live your dreams and never settle until you do. Get grateful for the mental strength you've been given to survive the hard times. Get grateful for your limbs if you have them. Many are not so blessed. Your eyesight if you have it. Many are not so blessed. Your hearing if you have it. Many are not so blessed. The health you do have, many are in worse positions. Get grateful for that one person that has had an impact in your life, or many people if you are so blessed. Then get grateful you can choose to be that person for someone else. That one that makes a difference in someone else's life, no matter how small. Get grateful you get to experience this magical universe. Today, look for miracles. I guarantee if you are looking, you will see them. There are unlimited things to be grateful for. Open your eyes. Unlock your amazing life. It's ready for you right now.
Thank you for this day. whatever it brings. Whether a challenge I need to grow, a lineup to teach me patience, an unexpected blessing, every moment of joy, whatever today brings, thank you. Whatever it brings, I pray I have enough presence in each moment to know that no circumstance is my life. No high or low, no event, no thing is my life. Life is energy, and I know I'm so much more than my physical body. Thank you for my ability to love, to give to others my authentic love and kindness without expecting anything in return. Thank you for my strength. Thank you for my presence. Thank you for my ability to attract only the things and people that are in harmony with what I need in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day, whatever it brings.